Oh my god. That was really fastened onto there. But that's like a cool control panel. Yeah, that's worth an okay amount.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Jesus.
Salvage secured.
What about these little lights? They want those too. Okay, they ain't worth fucking anything though. You can deal with it. I ain't giving you those. About that. That's nothing. Okay. Man, this would be great with co-op. Have one person like working on sort of the structural stuff, somebody else cleaning out the inside, just like two people working together. That'd be great. Kinda doubt this is set up for that though, because like the synchronizing would be a bit of a pain in the ass. Well, let's get the cotton. Is there still something there? There we go. I think I'm doing it a little bit wrong. But hey, you know what they say, measure once, cut several times. You just gotta keep cutting away at it. It'll eventually be right. Probably better to do this from the outside. Right. Yeah. So where'd that go sliding off to? That just fell behind the couch cushion. I don't know if we'll ever find that again. Oh no, that might be it there. Okay. Let's get these outer wings off. Wife is on a work trip for 3 days. Promised to do some home improvements that take a few hours. She's back in an hour and you completely forgot. Well, I'd start cooking. Cook something. Cook something nice. Crab legs, maybe. If you go now, you could maybe get some steam going. Steamed crab legs. Delicious. Oven baked potatoes too. Yeah, sure. Why not? Get those going at the same time. Maybe a small salad. Demo? Oops. Wrong button.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I'm not gonna make money on this job. Oh god, the whole thing turned. Well. Can you not go into the furnace, please? I'm not furniture. Don't take me. I don't want to be sold. Okay. That's that bit. And then this half, I'm assuming it's all processor.
Credits awarded.
Most of it, at least. I would think. I'm gonna say.
Raw material processed. Credits
Okay.
deposited.
And here we've got a barge piece. They like their lights.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage
Yeah,
gold
thumbs up.
observed.
Salvage gold too. So here we still got a bit of a process to get through. We got to get off this chunk over here and a couple panels on this side, I think. That's gonna be a bit. Do what I can. It looks like you're not connected here, though. It's just these edges. That was a straight cut. What are you talking about? Wow, that is like way curvier than I than I thought it would be. I think just out here. Really. Well, that lopped off something. Don't know what that is. 2 for 1. Look at that. That's a pro strat. They don't teach you about that. So are you really like that connected? Not sure. Is like it doesn't look like it's connected to anything. But it seems like it actually is kinda. Hey, good luck to you, Salty Baron. What the fuck? God, I'm just gonna keep cutting away at it until we're eventually through, I think. This thing is like so woven in there. A little bit of brute force, know what I'm saying? You Yeah, you loop around, you're like the entire outer shell thing. I can't do a whole lot for you there. We have to disconnect this. Panels, sure. It's really just like these nasty corner bits. Like, I don't know what the hell to do with this. Like, it's just... It's so there. I need it to just not be. So I say, fuck it. We'll carve out the door. Kinda. And the rest of it, it just is what it is. The guys on the other end, they can figure it out. This oxygen thing is officially just annoying, I think. Ugh.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
See about getting the panels off, but if they don't come off too easy, I'm just gonna throw the whole thing into processing. Because, like, I don't understand how many pieces here are connected with this doorway thing. It just seems to never want to be disconnected, no matter what I cut. There's just always some shitty piece somewhere. Because it's like 50 different pieces, this door. It's so many little micro panels.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material deposited.
It seems like everything else is just sort of falling apart now. That door was holding everything together somehow. I'd like to see the play-by-play of how that's possible. Because even these panels have all come off now. Unless of my reckless cutting, I happened to like pierce through and rip the panels off that way somehow.
Deposit accepted.
Maybe. Yeah, there's still a little bit of furnace here. But I'm gonna not care. Get in there. Into processing with you.
Material deposited. Valuable
Fuck outta
object
here.
processed. Credits awarded.
And then you. But you were a bit more straightforward. Oops. Well, it worked. Yeah, we didn't lose out on a whole lot. It's just like some of the garbage-based material. Not worth a whole lot. Can I... You're like a really fancy interconnect thing. Mwah. They built these things like my dad repairs things. Fixes it in such a way you will never be able to undo it ever. Like, oh, a little bit of cable management? Like 50 zip ties as tight as possible and clips and files the edges so you can never, ever undo it without just destroying the whole thing. Awesome. Kinda sorta, you know. Yeah, you're too fat for me. You're okay though. So the interconnect is a barge, the fuel tank is a barge. That's processing.
Credits transferred.
Most of it at least. Don't melt the flammable tank? I'll try not to. No promises though.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Oh no, we destroyed a light. 1,000 credits out of here. Time to get more oxygen. Do we maybe get like bigger oxygen tanks one day maybe? Why do you go so vertical? Why do you do this? Ah, my nose. Fucking hell. All right. So that does eventually hurt.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Jesus.
For your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Good as new.
Have a nice day.
We still have a radio malfunction though. You do? Okay. Good, good, good. Because, yeah, if we get bigger oxygen and don't have to make a senseless trip so many times, I might be okay with it then a little bit. Maybe.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
We got the whole wing out of here? Okay, yeah, the fuel tank still.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There's probably... No, actually. This is all process except... even those. Cool. I think we're just about done with this. That part might bring me up to 3.
Valuable object processed.
Yeah.
Credits.
So technically I'd be okay to go now. Because we got the final milestone. I'd be missing out a little bit of money. But otherwise... like the mastery points or whatever, I could go. I think I'll lug this into the salvage. And then the rest of this just toss into the furnace. Because, well, I can't. It's too thick right now. But generally, it's like kind of half-assed the rest of it, you know? Good enough. Do get more mastery from more ship. Well, like beyond 3, I still would. Like if I filled up the entire bar, I'd get even more. Oh no, a light. Anchor cables? No, nothing yet. This is the, what, second ship, I think, still. I'm a bit slow. But yeah, like... I may as well go into the fuels, or my oxygen's out, I guess. Polish off a little bit more of this. Your ship in EVE Online was called Rust Bucket. Rust Bucket 1 to 20. So this game hits close to home.
Valuable object processed.
Can you do this in EVE?
Credits deposited.
This is like Space Engineers meets Red Faction Guerrilla. Because Space Engineers, you kind of do this a little bit too if you're disassembling a ship. There's a bit of a process to get all the stuff out of it, you know? And yeah, this is just too much ship right now. But if I lop you in half, well, half, then maybe. Hang in there, oxygen. I might buy another oxygen. It's probably not worth it, though. Into the furnace. Red Faction Guerrilla is great until like the mid to late game. It tries to be more than it needs to, I think. And that part we leave because I have to get back for oxygen.
Deposit accepted.
I don't know why it brings me vertical so much. Every time. Hold me. Hold me. Why do you bring me vertical? Get in there. Whew. So we lost out on some aluminium, quite a lot of it, but I think being that that's sort of, that's like iron, you know, it's not worth a whole lot. We've got 2,000 kilograms of an aluminium panel went for 25,000. So the bits that we missed out on really don't equate to being a whole lot. Only 80,000 worth of stuff was destroyed. Like, it's nothing, I guess. And the oxygen that I was buying was what, 8,000? That's also apparently nothing because we made like 1.5 million bucks with that. So, fuck me. Maybe I do keep it on for a little bit. I thought it was way more expensive than that. It was like just really draining my money. Like I wasn't sure if we'd actually profit. Totally fine. Okay, cool. End shift. MP from credits, 622 MP. So yeah, the value over the third threshold there. So this is just for like unlocks, I guess. Links tokens and I don't know, repair kit. I guess like a free repair kit maybe? I don't know. Just unlocks and stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, the more money we get from it turns into mastery points. Okay. Eve has a salvager module that turns wreck and stuff into scrap metal. Sadly, they don't work in combat, though. That would have been hilarious. Oh god, that'd be so shitty. People would make little... I imagine. I don't know. I've never played Eve. But I'd imagine people would just make, like, little salvager ships that just, like, cling onto your ship and rip random bits off. It'd be so obnoxious.
Good morning, Cutter 9.
Ship space Hardbreaker? Yeah. Hard space break shipper ship space hard death jack I death jack I death I fucking interest, man. 0.01% interest, 124,000 bucks. That'll get you. So fees total 500,000, but we made 1.5 million. So we're okay. Having a stroke? No. It's, one of the Rimworld colonists was like Dark Eye Death Jack or Death Eye Dark Jack or something like that. I never remember which one it was. And this game's like that for me too a little bit. But the words ship, space, hard, and breaker are in it somewhere, so some combination thereof. LYNX. Safety third. Minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Yeah. You did that already. I don't think I have to do anything for that, do I? I don't think so. Can I upgrade things yet? Maybe. Don't think so. Don't think so. I guess just start shift. Oh, wait, continue salvage. Each cutter salvages the maximum amount of value possible in a timely manner. Rewards and recognition may be given to top performers. Continue salvaging it. I mean, there's just a little bit left. Why not? I might know why not, actually. Because this is going to be the day.
The rest of the crew in our sector today. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Lou. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing.
Come on, Lou. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard and don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
Next. I'm Titus.
Kai? I think your mic's still messed up.
Oh. Yes. Emma? How about now?
Better.
Hey. I'm Kaito. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Yeah, still waiting on the wreck to get approved.
Heaven forbid they give us functional gear.
Alright, Lou, I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can.
All the
Anyway,
little
Cutter,
pieces
I've
around.
just added you to the official sector comms channel. It gets lonely out here, so don't hesitate to check in with each other from time to time. Alright, that's enough chin wagging. Let's get back to it. Talk to you soon, Cutter. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. So I'm gonna head back, and that's gonna be the day. Right? So it's gonna still pull interest in the morning, and I wouldn't have made very much money just now. Breaker ship hard spacers. Sounds like a porn title. So yeah, that's my shift. Okay. So today was a bit of a waste. We made 26,000. Hey! It's packing it in. I'm tired today. It's don't wanna, you know? Space porn sounds like an awkward endeavor. Difficult, yeah, but man, the finale is really something. Probably, I would assume. Not that I would know.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Yeah.
Today's weather report. clear and sunny, with a high of
Still
minus
look at it.
170 degrees.
Still look at it. Let's start day number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Day number 3. Get the ship catalog. Get me out of here. So, ship grade. I still can't do ship grade 3. But, the Arcadian I guess. Last owner. Direct ways. It's got the most amount of value in it. No furniture. 2% airlocks, I guess. 17% starfield. 4% sandpaper. 60% scales. A lot of scales in it. Seems simple enough, though. And that message makes so much more sense now. Okay, hey, my fuel didn't refill. God damn it. Oh well. I still can't change systems or anything like that. So, now... You're not connected any additional way. Okay, never mind. I thought this was connected a little more fancier now, like it changed it up a little bit. Ugh.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. And then the thruster in the back.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Helps to cut the correct thing. Process, not barge. And then we're in. The X-shaped thing can't quite do without making a bit more space in here.
Object accepted.
But that space we made previously by ripping out the upper panel here, I believe, right?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Good enough.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
That thing's still not in down there?
Credits transferred.
No, yeah, okay, it is. Now. Yeah, I think this bit can go. tricky getting rid of the whole thing. I think that's bitten me a couple times where I didn't get rid of the whole thing because it doesn't disintegrate the entire beam. Just what I cut. But what I cut was like such a garbage cut. Uh-oh.
Fire damage. LYNX recommends maintaining a safe distance from flammable items.
So that's that. Speaking of garbage cuts. So since I'm just kind of melting this stuff away anyway, I may as well just use this tool, right? It's probably a better way of doing it. Because that way it gets rid of the whole thing. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. As long as the cut level's not insane.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damage.
Soft crate. Well, that's not my fault. All sorts of stuff is blowing up there. What a raging fire. I can't wait for the fuel tanks to finally catch. That'll be a fun part. Since you throw me vertical anyway, we'll just grab you really low. Haha. Ugh. And we'll stop at the boot.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
How we doing in here? All good? Kinda. Ish. Has the fire died down any? Actually, it looks like it did. Actually. Nice. Yeah. No, that's the way to do it. Pipe junction processor. Yeah, but you are... Actually, are you holding anything? Maybe it's not. We'll find out.
Valuable object processed. Credit.
And you... I think... heavy as fuck, but I think you're like at least 90% process, so... Roll that away. I'm surprised these never caught. I think I got kind of lucky.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Damage detection.
Oh,
Always
damn.
use branded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
Don't bump on it. It's all cracked and stuff. God, is it ever a heavy chunk, this? Make sure you don't go into the furnace. I know what you're like. Okay. I think that'll make it. Now I can take out the wings.
Credits deposited.
So I think what did it the first time for me, why I never associated this with being a nice tool to use for like the support beams and parts of the skeleton.
5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you.
Shit.
Pitter patter. Meet her out.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Uncle. The first thing that I had melted down was the glass, and it cost me a bunch of money because I destroyed it. So I was like, oh shit, this just straight up destroys things. I don't really want to be using this then to separate the ship, because I'll be destroying the parts. But these cut points, since they're not worth anything anyway, I never really fully made the connection, you know? If that makes any sense. But then these big fat panels. Shove them off into there. Fuel tank that smoshed for face didn't go properly into the barge? Well, you mean did it miss completely? I think we're okay. I don't see it anywhere.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Grab some out too quick. Hit the frame of the barge and bounced off. Okay, so it's not even down there somewhere.
Processing valuable objects.
Okay.
Credits
I'll see about grabbing that then if I can find it. You said it's under one of the processors?
salvage gains. Rewards increasing.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
What, that? It's gray. The hell's it doing way over there? Come here, you. Don't bop me again, though, okay? I don't want to get a new nose job. Okay, thank you. Good show.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm nervous about things flying toward me, though. Had a bad experience. Hey, get the other wing off.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
But yeah, with me just using this version of the cutting tool, makes it a lot easier to figure out how to get the side panels off and all that. Because I could just delete them then. So... hopefully not too many face palms were ahead. A couple's okay. I'll allow it. And fuel tank's back here. I think this is the one that I had, I think this is the one that I boo-booed. Seeing as how it's missing and all that, and the fire spread into the cockpit or so.
shift.
I still have a minute. Hold on. Get it. Get it out of here. Get in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I can do it. That counts, right? Come on. Basically there. 638,000. I think I just pulled profit. Maybe?
New certification level.
I'm a beginner.
License
Rank
level
4.
increased.
Oh, how prestigious.
Eve Offline.
Eve Offline. I'd play it. It sounds great. Ecliptics Tier 1, 32 months. Thank you very much. You know what I've actually been doing? I've been playing New World, and I've been doing just like, when you browse the auction house thing there, you can pull up the auction houses of the other towns and all that. So I've just been seeing what I can pick up for cheap in my town, and I've just been a porter. I've just been moving shit around and making a killing with it. It's great.
Good morning, Cutter.
I have a lot of fun with that kind of
934-6-52.
stuff.
All the team at LYNX would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Electricity hazard. Hazard level 3. Now qualified to handle electrical hazards during salvage. Due to regularly rollbacks introduced in 2299, LYNX Salvage does not do a preliminary exam of ships to disconnect potential electrical hazards. I believe our shipbreakers are well suited to handle such dangers, and the long-term savings are highly beneficial. Electrical components may arc when removed, impacted, or damaged, causing other objects to be electrified, including the shipbreaker themselves. May cause damage to the LYNX spare and LYNX equipment. Sounds great. New ship access, the Mackerel Exo Lab. Typically used for deep space research, the Mackerel Exo Lab is outfitted with a wide variety of scientific instrumentation. Extract this fragile equipment carefully and beware of electrical hazards. Okay. Yeah, we pulled profit with it. Now, the question. Do we start a new ship, or do I go to finish off?
It's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here.
Or do we finish off what's left?
Upgrade your equipment and some of the more advanced tools you'll soon have at your disposal. Now head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
Alright. The queue times in New World? They're totally fine now. The first week it was crazy. They've got free transfers open for 2 weeks, and they had made a few more servers. So nowadays it's totally fine. Initially, they were pretty bad for some people, yeah. But not as... A lot of people were like, 60k queue or whatever. But it was like a server that was that bad because of a huge streamer that was playing it and made a huge announcement. Most servers were just like a 30-minute wait. But the downside is sometimes the game would disconnect and break during the queue, and you had to re-queue, which... very annoying. I just didn't play it the first week, though. Because I knew what to expect. That's just how it goes. Okay, big arrow thing. Yeah, big arrow thing. I'm doing it.
From the manual. LYNX rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first before giving you the big guns. Completing salvage goals will net you shiny LYNX tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. Sometimes there are some extra goodies in the rewards too. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox.
Can you stop at the arrow?
Go ahead and purchase them.
Tethers.
I'm gonna read this straight from the manual.
Tethers?
LYNX rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker.
Oh, tethers.
I'm gonna read this straight from the manual.
150 LT.
LYNX rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Have a quick read, then hop back in the bay. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox. Tethers. Go ahead and purchase them. I'm gonna read this straight from the manual. LYNX rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker.
Okay. So if I got a bunch of like small light stuff, I can tether it together to turn it into a big ball. And then I'd like tether stuff to the furnace and processor and all that and just like winches itself. And the other stuff I need to be higher rank for. Scan mode structures, that we've got though. Yeah, we started with that. The rest of it, it is what it is. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it just is what it is. Okay, cool. So tethering will be a lot easier to get stuff into the what's it then. Do we continue? There's still a lot of worth left on that ship. We only got the first milestone. There's still technically the other 2 milestones, so could be worth heading back in. Start training. Ooh, we'll do that first.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more powerful than the beam of your grapple, so they're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, and then release it to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all the tethers you've placed. Go ahead and try it now.
Why to cancel them?
Yeah, there you go. Now you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise, but after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them now. Try to clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them all as a group. I've seen some cutters do some incredible things with the daisy chain of tethers.
And it matters how you place them on there too. Like which face you put it on and all that. And the tethers, I think, are also fighting each other a bit. Because like the object spins and it blocks line of sight from the other tethers and all that. I think it'll figure it out, maybe. What a load. Jesus. It gave me a bunch of these things. Okay. Choo choo. Is that gonna break a tether or anything like that? Oh, we're not even connected here. I think it broke most of my tethers, actually.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ah, they time out. Ah. Ah, okay, sure. Go! So it's not so easy making a train unless we get like a tether upgrade that makes them last longer or something like that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
All right. Well done, Cutter. Looks like you know how to handle these things. When you're ready, let's
Oops.
go back to the hab and continue with the day.
Yeah, okay. I kinda get it. It's tight. They really don't last very long, though.
Account credit applied.
Handy for bringing the super heavy stuff down, though. Like, I could probably separate, because this is red weight, all of this stuff. So I could probably separate, like, an entire wing of a ship off and just have it glide itself over to a salvage bay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But until we get some upgrades for it. Because even when the tether goes away, it still keeps its momentum and all that.
Salvage
So even if we use the tether just to get a bit of movement into a really heavy piece, it'll still be aight. Lazy Cutter's best friend. There you go. Hi. Nice. Yeah, just tether the entire ship. Just one tether. Just, it's mostly furnace. That's fine. Yeah, maybe. Just barge the whole thing. They'll reuse the ship. Attach big parts of ships to the yellow cranes above parts of the dock or your own habitation model. Just gives yourself some room. For the larger stuff, yeah, I could see that. But those big, like, I don't know, caltrops, basically, that are around.
Period is now over. Have a great day.
Ugh. It's not my fault today was a training day. God damn it. I think I continue salvage. Oh, I can't now. The training got rid of the salvage. Motherfucker. Dude, training sucks. I hate training. I ruined everything. Alright, so these guys have power cells. This one doesn't. This one's also worth the most amount of money, interestingly. No utility, no bays, no furniture, 12% electrical. But no power cell. But it's got electrical. And these have power cells, but no electrical. The fuck? I'll climb it. We'll do it. Figure it out. We'll see what it is.